Come sit thee down upon this flowery bed, while I thy amber cheeks do coy, and stick moss rose in thy sleek smooth head, and kiss thy fair large ears with gentle joy.
Where's Peas Blossom?
Ready?
Scratch my head, Peas Blossom. Where's Monsieur Cobweb?
Ready?
Monsieur Cobweb, good Monsieur. Get your weapons in your hand and kill me a red-hipped humblebee on the top of a thistle. And, good Monsieur, bring me the honey bag. Do not fret yourself too much in the action, Monsieur. And, good Monsieur, have a care the honey bag break not. I would be loath to have you overflown with a honey bag, Senor. Where's Monsieur Mustard Seed?
Ready?
Give me your knife, Monsieur Mustard Seed. Pray, leave your curtsy. Your knife is your hand, sir. Oh, good Monsieur.
What is your will?
Nothing good, Monsieur, but to help Cavalry Cobweb to scratch. I must to the barber's, Monsieur, for methinks I'm marvel's hairy about the face. A tender ass, if my hair do but tickle me, I must scratch.
What wilt thou hear some music, my sweet love?
I have a reasonable good ear in music. Let's have the tongs and the bones.
Or say, sweet love, what thou desirest to eat.
Truly a peck of provender. I could munch your good dry oats. Methinks I have a great desire to a bottle of hay. Good hay, sweet hay. No fellow.
I have a venturous fairy that shall seek the squirrel's hoard and fetch thee new nuts.
I'd rather have a handful or two of dried peas. But I pray you, let none of your people stir me. I have an exposition of sleep come upon me.
Sleep thou, and I will win thee in my arms. Fairies, be gone, and always away. So doth the wood bind the sweet honeysuckle, gentle and twist the female ivory, so enrings the barky fingers of the elm. Oh, how I love thee, how I dote to thee.
Welcome, Blue Rock. Seest thou this sweet suckle? Her donation, now I do begin to pay. For meeting her a lady behind the wood, seeking sweet favors for this hateful fool. I did upbraid her and fall out with her, for she, his hair tumbles in and rounded, with coronet of fresh and fairy flowers. At that same dew, which sometimes on the bud was wont to swell like rounded orange pearls, stood now within the pretty Florida's eyes, like tears that did their own disgrace bewail, when I had at my pleasure taught her, and she in mild terms begged my patience. I then did ask her pertaining to the child, which straight she gave me, and her fairy sent him to bear him to my bower in fairyland. And now I have the will. I will undo this hateful imperfection of her eyes. And gentle blood, take this transformed skeleton from off the head of this Athenian swing, that he awakening when the other give me. May all to Athens back again repair, and think no more of this night's accidents, but as a fierce vexation of a dream. But first, I'll release the fairy queen. Beest thou wast wont to be, seest thou wast wont to see, Dian's bud over Cupid's claw, hath such force and blessed power. Now, mighty table, wake you, my sweet queen.
My Oberon, what vision have I seen? Methought it was an armored of an ass.
There lies your love.
How come these things to pass? Oh, how my eyes do loathe his visage now.
Silence, well. Robin, take off his head. Titanium, music come, and strike more death, and calm and sleep all these 5 senses.
Music, oh music, such a charming sleep.
Now, when thou awakest, with thine own eyes first peep.
Sound music. Come, take hands, and rock the ground whereupon these sleepers be. Now, thou and I are new in heaven, and will tomorrow midnight song dance in Duke Theseus' house triumphantly. And blessed to all fair prosperity. There shall the pairs of faithful lovers be, wedded Theseus, all in joy.
Fairy king, attendant Mark, I do hear the morning walk.
Then, my queen, in sound said, should we have our night shade. We the glow can compass you, swifter than the wandering moon.
Come on, Lord, and in our flight, tell me how it came this night that I, sleeping here, was found with these mortals on the ground.
Go on, one of you. Find the forester. For now our observation is performed, and since we have the favor of the day, my love shall hear the music of my hounds. Uncouple the western valley and let them go. Dispatch, I say, find the forester. We will fair queen up to the mountain's top, and mark the musical confusion of hounds and echo in the conjunction.
did I hear such gallant chiding, for besides the groves, the skies, the fountains, every region near, seemed all one mutual cry. I never heard so musical a discord, such sweet thunder.
My howls are bred of the Spartan kind, so fluid, so sounded, their heads are hung low with ears that sweep the morning dew. Crook-kneed and dew-lapped like Thessalian bulls, slow in pursuit, but matched in mouth like bells. Each under each, a cry more tunable was never hollowed to, nor cheered with horn, in Crete, in Sparta, or Thessalia. Judge when you hear, but soft, what nymphs are these?
My lord, this is my daughter. Here asleep, and this Lysander, this Demetrius is, this Helena, oh Midar's Helena. I wonder their being here together.
No doubt there was up early to observe the rite of May, and hearing our intent, came here in grace of our solemnity. But speak, Agus, is not this the day that Hermia that give her answer?
It is, my lord.
Go, bid the huntsman to wake them with horns.
Hey, headsman.
Good morrow, friends. St. Valentine is past. To hit the woodbirds. What's a couple now?
Pardon, my lord.
I pray you all, stand up. I know you are rival enemies. How comes this gentle concord in the world, that hatred is so far from jealousy, to sleep by hate, but fear no enmity?
My lord, I shall reply amazingly, half sleep, half quaking, but as yet I swear, I cannot truly say how I came here, but as I think for truly what I speak, and now I do believe me, so it is. I came with Hermia hither. Our intent was to be gone from Athens, where we might, without the apparel of the Athenian law.
Enough, my lord, you have enough. I bet the law upon its head, they would have stolen away, they would, Demetrius, they might have defeated you and me. You, your wife, and me of my consent. That should be your wife.
My lord, fair Helena told me of their stealth, and this is their purpose hitherto this void, and I in fury hither follow them, fair Helena in fancy following me. But, my good lord, I wot not my power, but why some power it is, my love to Hermia. Melted as the snow seems to me now as the remembrance of an idle god, which in my childhood I did dote upon, and all the faith and virtue of my heart, the object and the pleasure of my eye, is only Helena. To her, my lord, was I betrothed ere I saw Hermia, but, like a sickness, I did loathe this food. But, as in health come to my natural taste, now I do wish it, love it, long for it, and forevermore be true to it.
Fair lovers, you are fortunately met. Of this discourse we will hear more anon. Agus, I will overbear your will. For in the temple, by and by, with us, these couples shall be eternally knit. And for the morning now is something worn. Our purposed hunting shall be set aside. Away with us to Athens. 3 and 3 will hold feast in great solemnity. Come, Hippolyta.
These things seem small and undistinguishable, like far mountains into the clouds.
Methinks I see these things with parted eye, when everything seems dull. So methinks, and I found Demetrius like a jewel, mine own and not mine own.
Are you sure that we are awake? It seems to me, yet that we sleep, we dream. Do you not think the Duke was here and bid us follow him?
Yea, and my father, and Hippolyta.
And he did bid us follow to the temple.
Why? Then we are awake. Let's follow him. And by the way, let's recount our dreams.
When my cue comes, call me and I'll answer. My next is most fair. Famous. Hi-ho, Peter Quince. Flute the bellows mender. Snout the tinker. Starveling. Gods of my life stole mints and left me asleep. I've had a most rare vision. I've had a dream. Passed the wit of man to say what dream it was. As but an ass if he used to go about to expand this dream. Methought I was... There's no man can tell what. Methought I was... And methought I had... But man's a patched fool if he goes about to say what he thought I had. This eye of man hath not heard, the ear of man hath not seen, man's hand is not able to taste, his tongue to conceive, nor his heart to report what my dream was. I will get Peter Quince to write a ballad of this dream, It shall be called Bottom's Dream, because I have no bottom. And I shall sing it in the latter end of the play before the Duke. Peradventure, to make it the more gracious, I shall sing it at her death.
Have you sent to Bottom's house? Has he come home yet?
He cannot be heard. Out of doubt, he is transported. He's a donkey man.
If he come not, then the play is marred. It goes not forward, doth it?
It is not possible. You have not a man in all Athens able to discharge appearance but he.
No, he hath simply the best wit of any handicraft man in Athens.
Yea, and the best person too, and he is a very paramour for a sweet voice.
You must say paragon, and paramour is, God bless us, a thing of naught.
Masters, the Duke is coming from the temple, and there are 2 or 3 lords and ladies more married. Our sport have gone forward, we have all been made men.
Oh, sweet bully button, thou hast he lost 6 pence a day during his life. He did not have 6 pence a day, and Duke had not given him 6 pence a day for playing pyramids. I'll be hanged, he would have deserved it. 6 pence a day, pyramids or nothing.
Where are these lads?
Almost strange day, almost happy hour.
Masters, I am to discourse wonders, but ask me not what, for if I tell you, I am not true Athenian. I will tell you everything, right as it comes.
Let us hear, sweet Bottom.
Not a word of it. All that I will tell you is that the Duke hath died. Get your apparel together, good strings to your beards, new ribbons to your pumps. Meet presently at the palace, every man look o'er his part. For the short and the long is, our play is preferred. Yay! In any case, let this be half clean linen, and let him that let not him that plays the lion pare his nails, for they shall hang out for the lion's claws. And, most dear actors, eat no onions nor garlic, for we to utter sweet breath. And I do not doubt, but to hear them say it is a sweet comedy. No more words! Away! Away!
It's a party! Party!
these lovers speak of.
More strange than true. I never believed in fables, nor these fairy toys. Lovers and madmen have such seething brains, such shaping fantasies that apprehend more than cool reason ever comprehends. That lunatic, the lover, and the poet are imaginative all compact. Or one sees more devils than vast hell can hold. That is the madman. The lover, always frantic, sees Helen's beauty in a brow of Egypt. The poet's eye, in a fine frenzy rolling, doth glance from heaven to earth and earth to heaven, and imagining bodies forth, forms of things unknown. The poet's pen turns them into shapes and gives to airy nothing a local habitation and name. Such tricks hath strong imagination, that it would be apprehend some joy, it comprehends some bringer of that joy, or in the night imagining some fear, how easy a bush is supposed to bear.
But all the story of the night told over, and all their minds transfigured so together, more witnesseth than fancy images, and grows to something of great constancy, but howsoever strange and admirable.
Here come the lovers, full of joy and mirth. Joy, gentle friends. Joy and fresh days of love accompany your hearts.
More than to us. Wait here a little while. Your board, your bed.
Come now, what masks, what dances shall we have? To wear away this long age of 3 hours between our after supper and bedtime. Where is our usual manner of mirth? What rebels are at hand? Is there no play to ease our anguish at this torturing hour? Call Philostrate.
Here, mighty Theseus.
Say, what abridgment you have for this evening? What mask? What music? How shall we beguile the lazy time with some delight?
There is a brief how many sports are right. Mark choice of what your highness will say first.
The battle of the centaurs to be sung by Athenian eunuch to the harp. Well, none of that. To hold my love and glory my kinsman Hercules. The rides of the tipsy bacchanals, tearing the Thracian singer in their rage. That is an old device, and it was played when I from Thebes came last to conqueror. The thrice three muses mourning for the death of learning, late deceased in vagary. That is some satire, keen and critical, not sorting with a nuptial ceremony. A tedious, brief scene of young Pyramus and his love, Thisbe. Very tragical mirth. Very magic and tragical. Tedious and brief. That is hot ice, wondrous strange snow. How shall we find the concord of this discord?
You see, a play there is, my lord, some 10 words long, which is as brief about as one play. But by 10 words, my lord, it is too long, which makes it tedious. For in all the play, there is not one word at, one player fitted, and a tragical, my noble lord, it is. And for Pyramus, therein doth kill himself. Which when I saw rehearsed, I must confess, made mine eyes water, but more merry tears. The passion of loud laughter never shed.
What are they that do play it?
Hard-handed men that work in Athens here, which never labored in their minds till now, and now have toyed their unbrother'd memories with the same play against your nuptial.
And we will do it.
Ah, no, my noble lord, it is not for you. I have heard it over, and it is nothing in the world, unless you can find sport in their intents, extremely stretched and con with cruel pain, to do you service.
Now, I will hear that play. For never anything can be amiss when simpleness and duty tender it. Go, bring them in, and take your places, ladies.
I love not to see wretchedness or in charge, and duty in the service perishing.
Why, gentle sweet, you shall see no such thing.
He says they can do nothing in this kind.
The kind are we to give them thanks for nothing. Our sport shall be to what they mistake, and poor duty cannot do. Noble respect takes it in might, not merit. Where I have come, great clerks have purpose to greet me with permeated welcomes. Where I have seen them shiver, look pale, make periods in the midst of sentences, throttle their practice accent in fear, and in conclusion, dumbly have broke off, not paying me a welcome. Trust me, sweet. Out of this silence yet I picked a welcome, and the modesty of fearful duty I read as much from the rattling tongue of saucy and audacious eloquence. Love, therefore, and tongue-tied simplicity, and least speak most to my capacity.
So please your grace, the prologue is addressed.
Let him approach.
If we are friends, it is with our goodwill that you should think we come not to defend, but with goodwill, to show our simple skill. That is the true beginning of our end. Consider then, we come but in despite. We do not come as minding to content you. Our true intent is all for your glory. We are not here that you should hear. That you should hear repentance. The actors are at hand, and by their show, you shall unplug that you are like to know.
This fellow does not stand upon points.
He had read his prologue like a rough colt. He knows not to stop. Moral, my lord, it's not enough to speak, but to speak truth.
Indeed, he hath played on his prologue like a child on a recorder, a sound, but not in government.
Speech was like a tangled chain, nothing impaired, but all discordant. Who is next?
Perchance you wander at this show, but wander on till truth make all things clear. This man Pyramus, if you would know. This beauteous lady Thisbe is certain. This man with lion and rough cast doth consent. Walk, that vile wall which did these lovers son. And through walls chain, poor souls they are content. to whisper, at the which let no man wonder. This man, this lantern dog, bush of gold, presented moonshine, for if you will know, by moonshine did these lovers stick no score, to meet at Ninnis' tomb, there to woo. This grisly beast, which lie hide by name, the trusty Thisbe, coming first by name, to scare away, but rather did affright. And as she fled, her mantle she did fall, which lie in foul bloody mouth this day. And on comes Pyramus, sweet youth and tall, and finds his trusty Thisbe's mantle slain, whereat with bloody blameful blade, he bravely broached his boiling bloody breast. And Thisbe, tearing in the mulberry shade, his dagger drew and died, for all the rest. For let moonshine lie on the wall and lovers twain, at large discourse, while here they do remain.
I wonder if the line be to speak.
No wonder, my lord, one line man, for many asses do.
In this same interlude, it doth befall that I, one Snout by name, present a wall, and such a wall as I would have you think, that had in it a crannied hole or chink, through which the lovers Pyramus and Thisbe did whisper often so secretly. This loam, this rough cast, and this stone doth show that I am the same wall, the truth is so. And this the cranny is, right and sinister, through which the fearful lovers are to whisper.
You desire line here to speak better?
It is the wittiest partition that I have ever heard discourse, my lord.
Pyramus draws near. Silence.
O grim-looked night! O night with hue so black! O night, which ever art when day is not! O night! O night! Alack! 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 I fear my Thisbe's promise is forgot. And thou, O wall, O sweet and lovely wall! That standest between her father's ground and mine, thou, O wall, O sweet and lovely wall, show me thy chink to blink through with mine eye. Thanks, courteous wall, Jove shield thee welcomes. But what see I? No Thisbe do I see. O wicked wall, through whom I see no bliss, cursed be thy stones for deceiving me so.
Wall, methinks, being sensible, should curse again.
No, in truth, sir, he should not. Deceiving me is Thisbe's cue. She is to enter now, and I am to spy her through the wall. You shall see it will fall back, as I told you. Yonder she comes. Yonder she comes.
O wall, full often hast thou heard my moans, for parting my fair Pyramus from me and me. My cherry lips have often kissed thy stones with lime and here and then up indeed.
I see a voice. Now go I to the cheek to spy, and I can hear my Thisbe's face. Thisbe!
My love thou art, my love I think.
Think what thou wilt, I am thy lover's grace, and like Leander I am trusty still.
And I, like Helen, till the face be killed.
Not shackless to Procris was so true.
As shackless to Procreus I to you.
Oh, kiss me through the hole of this vile wall.
I kiss the wall's hole, not your lips at all.
Wilt thou at least to meet me straightway?
Tide high, tide death, I come without delay.
Thus have I, wall, my part discharged so, and, being done, away, wall, doth go.
Now must move years between these two neighbors.
No remedy, my lord, when walls are so willful to hear without warning.
It's the silliest stuff that I have ever heard.
The best in this kind are but shadows, and the worst are no worse if imagination amend them.
It must be your imagination then, and not theirs.
If we imagine no worse of them than they do themselves, they may pass for excellent men. Here come the two noble beasts, a man and a lion. You ladies, you whose gentle hearts do fear the smallest monstrosity
that creeps on the floor, now may perchance both quake and tremble here. When the lion's rough and wild rage doth roar. Now, then, I snug the joiner, as a lion fell, and no else, no lion damn. For I should, as a lion, come in strife into this place, 'twere pity on my life.
Very gentle beast, and of good conscience.
The very best in a beast, my lord, that I ever saw.
This lion is a very fox for his valor.
True, a goose for his discretion.
Not so, my lord, for his valor cannot carry his discretion, and the fox
carries the goose.
His discretion, I am sure, cannot carry his valor, for goose carries the fox. It carries not the fox. It is well. Leave to his discretion, and let us listen to the moon.
The lantern doth the horned moon present.
He should have worn the horns on his head.
He has no crescent, and his horns are invisible within the circumference.
The lantern doth the horned moon present. Myself, the man, the moon, do seem to be.
This is the greatest error of all the rest. The man should be put into the lantern. How else is the man the moon?
He dares not come there for the candle, for you see, it is already in snuff.
I am aweary of this moon. What he would change?
It appears by the small light of discretion that he is in the wane, but yet, in courtesy and in all reason, we must stay the time.
Proceed. All that I have to say is to tell you that the lantern is the moon. I, the man, the moon, this thorn bush, my thorn bush, and this dog is my dog.
Why all these should be in the lantern? For all these are in the moon. But silence. Here comes Thisbe.
This is old Minnie's womb, too. Carrying my love.
Oh,
Well, Lord, man.
oh, run, Thisbe.
Well shown, moon. Truly, the moon shines with good grace.
Well, mouse blind.
And then came Pyramus.
And so the line finished.
Sweet moon, I thank thee for thy sunny beams. I thank thee, moon, for shining now so bright. For by thy gracious golden glittering gleams, I trust to take of truest Thisbe's sight. But stay, oh spite! But mark, poor night, what dreadful dole is here? Eyes, do you see? How can it be? Oh, dainty duck! Oh dear, thy mantle good, what? Stained with blood? Approach, ye furies fell. Oh, come, cut, thread, and thrum, quail, crush, conclude, and quell.
This passion and the death of a dear friend would go near to make a man sad.
Be sure my heart, but I pity the man.
Oh, wherefore, nature, didst thou lions frame, since lion vile hath here deflowered my dear, which is, which was the fairest dame, that lived, that loved, that liked, that looked with cheer. Come, tears, confound, out sword, and wound the pap of Pyramus. I, that left pap, where heart doth hop. Thus I die, thus. Now I am dead. Now I am fled. My soul is in the sky. Tongue, lose thy light. Moon, take thy flight. Now, die.
No die, but an ace. For him, for he is but one.
Less than an ace, man, for he's dead. He's nothing.
With the help of the surgeon, he might yet recover, and yet prove an ass.
Moonshine is gone with where Thisbe comes back and finds her lover.
She will find him by the starlight. Here she comes, and her passion is delay.
Methinks she should not use a long one for such as Pyramus. I hope she will agree.
And both will turn the balance, which Pyramus, which Thisbe, is the letter. For he a man, God warrant us, she for a woman, God bless us.
He has spied him already with those sweet eyes.
And thus she means Vitilight.
Asleep, my love? What, dead, my dove? Oh, Pyramus, arise. Speak, quite dumb. Dead, a tomb. Must cover thy sweet eyes, thy lily lips, this cherry nose, these yellow cowslip cheeks are gone. Lovers make moan, his eyes were green as wheat. Oh, sisters three, come to me, with hands as pale as milk, lay them in gore.
assure you. The wall is down part of their fathers. Will it please you to see the epilogue or to hear a burgomaster dance between two of our company?
No epilogue, I pray you. For your play needs no excuse. Never excuse. For our players are all dead, and none need be blamed. Mary, if he be writ, played Pyramus and hanged himself in Thisbe's garter. It would have been fine tragedy, and so it was truly, and very notably discharged. But come, your burgomask, let your epilogue alone. The iron tongue of midnight hath hold 12. Lovers to bed, 'tis almost fairy time. I fear we shall outsleep come no more. As this night has been overwatched, this gross plague hath well beguiled the heavy gait of the night. Sweet friends, to bed. A fortnight hold we the solemnity in nightly revels and new jollity.
Now the hungry lion roars, and the wolf howls the moon. All with weary task foregone, now the wasted brands do glow, whilst the screeching owl, screeching loud, puts the wretch that lies in woe. In remembrance of a shroud, now it is the time of night, that the graves all gaping wide, everyone lets forth this sprite, in the churchway paths to glide, and we fairies that do run, but by the triple Hecate's team, from the presence of the sun, following darkness like a dream. Now our frolic, not a mouse, shall disturb this hallowed house. I am sent with broom before to sweep the dust behind the door.
Through the house give glimmering light, by the dead and drowsy light. Every elf and fairy hop as light as bird from dawn. And this ditty after me, sing and dance, tripping.
First rehearse your song by rote, to each word a wobbling note. Hand in hand, this fairy grace, we will sing and bless this place.
Now until the break of day, through this house each fairy stray, to the best bride band, which by us shall blessed be. And the issue there created, ever shall be fortunate. So shall the couples three, ever true and loving be, and the blossom nature's hand shall not in their issue stand. Never mole, hair lip, nor scar, nor mark prodigious such as are, despised in nativity, shall upon their children be, this field of theater consecrated. Every fairy take his gate, and each several chamber bless, through this palace with sweet peace. And the owner of it blessed ever shall in safety bless. Trip away, make no mistake. Meet me all by way of day.
The end.
If the shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here. Hopefully none of you have been asleep, while these visions did appear, and this weak and idle theme, no more yielding, but a dream. Gentles, do not reprehend, if you pardon, we will mend. And I, as I am an honest puck, if we have run under luck, now to escape the serpent's tongue, we will make amends ere long, else the puck a liar call. So good night unto you all. Give me your hands if we be friends, and Robin shall restore amends.